Welcome friends of visual merchandising. I'm Marcos Andrade. I'm Vice President of the Asociación Latinoamericana de Visual Merchandising and CEO of Expert Mannequins. And I have here today the privilege to interview our friend Eric Feigembaum. Eric is the president of Embrace, that is a recognized retail design company, and he's a friend and an expert in retail design. He's a Macapoulos Award, which is the Oscar of retail design, and he's going to share with us some of his thoughts and findings here in our fourth international workshop of visual merchandising that's happening here in the city of Guadalajara. So Eric, welcome, thanks for coming.
Well, thank you. I'm delighted to be here. This is my fourth visit to Mexico, but my first visit to Guadalajara, and I'm delighted to be here. And I'm a big fan of Mexican retail. There's a lot of very exciting things going on here.
So this time you were making a workshop for retail design, I understand. And so just was the first day today. So how was the first day? How do you see the first day of this workshop?
We had a wonderful workshop. It began with a little introduction to New York retail, what's happening in New York. And New York, as you know, is a trend-setting city. A lot of new ideas and new concepts come out of New York. We had a lot of fun analyzing our stores, analyzing their stores. We looked at what makes an effective store. We looked at the kinds of things that make a store work or not work. And we went around the room, and it was a great collaborative discussion. And then we looked at trends in retail today, and there are so many new trends. Retail is changing so dramatically today. It's changing faster than ever before. But I think change is good. I think change brings opportunity. And there's a lot of discussion today. Are stores going away? And the answer is no, stores are not going away, but stores must change.
So this is something I think we've overcome, that the stores, the physical store is not going away. But how important do you think that the physical store is? So it's in an omnipresence market that the brand needs to be in all different places. So how do you think the physical store can contribute for the brand?
You're right, stores are not going away, but stores are going to change dramatically. It's the stores that are doing the same old thing for 50 years that are going away. It's the stores that embrace change that will succeed. The store today, the store yesterday, the store tomorrow is the embodiment of the brand. It's the touchstone of the brand. The physical store is our most important asset. It's a real connection between the retailer and the customer.
That's great. And do you think, like, in different countries you should use aspects of the culture to make this engagement? So do you think there's a different retail in each country, or the basic?
I think there are certain principles that are universal, but I think understanding your culture, your locale is very, very important. Retail is really a reflection of us. If you hold a mirror to the face of retail, the reflected image would be us. So retail clearly wants to capture your culture, who you are, what you're all about, what you have to say, and how you say it. So yes, I think there's certain principles that are universal, but you certainly want to celebrate who you are, you want to celebrate your culture, you want to share your culture.
So probably, like, the brand must look into its own soul than to express by the retail design and like the experience in the store. So do you think sometimes we start to use a lot of the expressions and they become some maybe too common, and people don't understand why to use that, and like experience. Now we talk about experience. So how to make this really feasible and how to make this really important for the customer?
Well, we need to find new ways to bring the customer back into the store. And I think some stores are doing some very clever things in terms of that. Neiman Marcus just opened in New York City, and they have in the physical store a digital styling lounge. And they invite online customers only, people who never go into a store, who only engage online. They invite them into the physical store, and they have pre-prepared a lookbook based on their online activity. This is a wonderful way to get customers back into the store. Now, I think with all this digital commerce, and I'm a big fan of it, those who embrace change will succeed, but we need to find ways to bring people back into the store. I think clever retailers will understand that customers today want more than the ability to purchase something. They want to purchase, if you will, an experience. So when designing a store, design more than just a store. Design an experience. We're redefining what the store is. The store is no longer a place to get them into and just sell them stuff. A store is a place today of social engagement, social interaction, of a place to learn, a place to play, a place to get involved. Customers, human beings, want to participate. Let them participate with you. Let them participate with your brand. A big challenge in retail today is sameness. Stores all look alike. So why should somebody shop in your store rather than the store at the end of the block? And the answer to that is image. Every retailer has to develop a style, an image, a point of view that is theirs and theirs alone. Something that differentiates them from all the others. When I design a store, and you know this, before I put pencil to paper, I ask my client 3 questions. Who are you? What do you have to say? And how do you say it? Everyone has a personal signature. Everyone has a personal point of view. Every retailer has to develop a style, an image that's theirs and theirs alone.
So, I had the opportunity to visit this store with Eric in New York, and it was amazing visit, especially like having Eric to develop the ideas, how they create each space. And it was so fun that many years ago, when I went to New York, like security, and I went to take pictures of the stores, the security guards would say, "No, you are not allowed." And now they take the pictures for you as long as you hashtag the store. So, and in this we have the experience of the
store. Back in the day, I've been chased out of the best stores with my camera in hand. But you want to encourage people to take pictures of your store. In fact, you want to create Instagrammable moments, but you want to make your customer your advocate, because your customer is going to post that image all over the internet, bringing people into your store. Use technology as a tool to bring people into your store. It used to be the window was the portal to the store. The new portal to the store is your mobile device. So encourage selfies, encourage photographs in your store. This will bring more people into your physical store. You know, my philosophy on anything in life, but certainly on design, is balance. Stores aren't going away. It's no longer digital or brick and mortar. It's digital and brick and mortar. The two must work together, and retailers must find the right balance of the two. In terms of technology also, technology needs to be curated, almost the way you would curate an art show. You have to be very strategic about it, how you use it, and where you use it, and when you use it. Technology only works if it serves people's needs.
That's right. So, any final comments?
My final comments is this is a great time for visual merchandisers and store designers. We need to find ways to bring people back into the stores, and we're going to do it through the language of visual merchandising.
Great. So thank you very much.
Thank you,
Eric.
sir.
Thanks for coming to Mexico
My
and
pleasure.
sharing your knowledge and your experience with
My
us.
pleasure. I love Mexico.
Yeah, this is great. So thanks to you. And this was Marcos and Eric for la Asociación Latinoamericana de Visual Merchandising. Gracias.
Gracias.